Hey guys, welcome back to
And Rush.
Key and Rush here. Welcome to our travel channel.
2026.
Welcome, yes, welcome.
A round of applause.
Round of applause for everyone who has made it so far and the people that we have lost in 2025.
Yes, our condolences to you and
R.I.P.
your loved ones. Yes. But for those who made it out of 2026, we are here.
We made it out of 2025.
Excuse me. Whatever she said, but what I said together. You get me? So we're here, people. We're here. We made it.
You are correct. And you're right about that. We made it. I felt like 2025 was a chaotic
long year. Yes, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of mishaps, a lot of missed opportunities. But you know what? This year,
yeah, personally in our lives, there's a lot of people we are personally on in our personal lives, which hindered more majority of our videos for both here on this channel as well as our main channel, which is MP7, which will be linked down below.
Please check it out. Check it out.
Reaction channel as well, and we also have a Patreon.
Yes.
A Patreon as well, where you can see unfiltered, uncut,
unedited, raw,
straight
from out at it. Yes.
So hopefully this year we will produce more videos
yes.
and stay on top of that as well. But without further ado, as you can see by the title today, we just got off a couple of days ago from cruising on Royal Caribbean's adventure.
Royal Caribbean. Yes. It was very
you gotta give a double
royal.
R's.
You get me? Gotta pronounce more R's. Royal. Yes.
If you do not know Royal Caribbean's ship Adventure of the Seas, it's one of their earlier model ships that was launched in the year of 2021. It was recently did get renovations in year 2018 from what I read, and it holds about, I think I read 3,000 to 4,000 passengers, but it holds 1,000 or so crew members and staff as well.
They were busy like a bee.
And it's considered a medium-sized ship, which we felt as well, because when we had docked in St. Thomas, right?
Yes.
And the Vision, Royal Caribbean's Vision was right next to us.
Tiny.
And it was just, I'd say about two levels?
Shorter?
Shorter?
And also...
But wider in the sense.
It was wider, but it was also... The lengthwise for it too, it was also short.
Yeah,
yes,
compared to the ship that we were
Adventure.
On. We didn't record too much, plus because we forgot our camera. I forgot the camera.
It wasn't the Jamaican.
Most of the videos you're gonna see is from my phone and his phone as well.
Yeah, we made it do.
But
you get me?
We did what we could do.
Yeah, we made it do.
The purpose of this trip was for leisure.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, we didn't do a lot of activities off the ship as we planned to, because we needed to recuperate. We didn't really take that many vacations last year,
and also to revamp and to plan out the 2026, because we got a few exciting things coming along this year, and hopefully that you will be with us on our excursions, on our adventure, on our journey. So come along with us. You get me?
I am me. But yes, for our future trips as well as
we got some
cruises
exciting
as
things.
well, that we hope that you enjoy, watching us engage and stuff like that and do.
Yes. Well, first of all, let's state it. We left out on, it was mostly a Christmas / New Year's.
It was basically a holiday cruise. It's considered a holiday cruise when it's around that time.
And that's the next thing we will talk about too, like later on, about when you should actually kind of plan out your trip versus the points prize. I guess the points prize, I guess, as you say, or the point spread, because If we had booked the trip maybe later versus around that time, the price would be different per se, but hey, let me not cut her off.
We're first.
There's so many
first
firsts.
topic we're going to get on is getting there from and to Port Canaveral in Orlando. So we actually flew out Christmas Eve. It was a late flight.
Hectic.
And then we stayed at one of the hotels near Disney Springs just to recuperate and relax on Christmas Day. We didn't want to do no activities or, go to either Universal or Disney World because we already knew it was going to be packed. It didn't make sense. And Rush really doesn't like crowds. Like, I wouldn't mind a crowd, but after a while, it would have annoyed me and I would have probably not enjoyed my day with, one, the long wait times for a ride.
Yeah.
And
shenanigans of people.
Yeah, and trying to
navigate through the crowds and all that stuff with people, then food, and then
turn my Christmas Day off. So we just decided to just stay in our hotel room and just relax and catch up on sleep until we leave the following day, which was that Friday. We
Boxing Day, as we would say. Yes.
So we caught an Uber to take us to Port Canaveral. And then, language barrier because our driver only spoke Spanish.
Espanol?
If you look on the map,
yes.
There is no, city or anything or any hotels near Port Canaveral. So it's a very long ride.
Yeah, it was roughly about an hour?
Hour and a half.
Yeah.
From going there it was only supposed to be an hour 15, but it became an hour and a half because our Uber driver
got
language. It was mostly my fault because I just didn't look on the paper where it says
exactly
the port
where
it was going to, which port the ship was going to be on, because when we got there, Utopia of the Seas was at Royal Caribbean's port. But I'm like, so I don't see two ships near, so I'm like, I was panicking for real. I was panicking. I said, oh no, I hope we didn't leave and
miss the boat. Are we going to be one of those people no, wait for us, we're coming?
So we asked someone who works there, like, hi, we're going on Adventures of the Seas. Do you know how do we get to the correct port? And they told us how we get to the correct port.
Also,
and I had to update it on Uber. It was a whole lot. So we had to
try to communicate as the best way possible with him, but also he was very cool too, and understanding. I know, because he wanted to drop us off to the right port that we were going. He didn't want to leave us stranded, so he was cool. He was understanding.
Other Uber drivers would have probably been like,
"He's like, oh no,
one. Yeah, gotta get out."
But he was like, "Oh no problem. We can try to figure it out." Which we did figure it out. Thank
God. But it was long.
Shout out to you, Mr. Uber driver. You're cool.
So when leaving, we didn't know that there was a
airport shuttle.
Airport shuttle, I think it's called. So it's called Cocoa Beach Express.
Yes.
And it says it takes you from the list. It says cruise, hotel, resort, and airport. So it takes you to wherever you need to go. With a small fee of $25 per person.
Yes.
Because I believe Royal Caribbean charges about $75.
Yes.
For airport travel per person to
the port.
From the port to the airport. So we actually came out. I felt like it was a good deal.
Yeah, because one more thing, Key kind of forgot. With the Uber, right? They had a set price, right? But afterwards, because with the
charge you tolls.
Yes, you got to remember that. There's a lot of tolls.
We realized after, because we'll talk about it. We'll bring it up and we'll talk about it later. One of the comedians that we went to see, he joked about that.
Yes, it was
he said, Orlando,
woo, baby.
You guys to get to Port Canaveral, y'all got lots of tolls.
Yes, there's a lot of tolls.
And it adds up. It was at a decent price when I got it, but then it was like, oh, due to port, I think it was port and toll fees.
Yes.
It went to basically the price where it originally was going to be. If if I just did a regular.
So
but
the best bet.
Here nor there, but next time to just be
mindful of that, and also
that.
check out and see if there's any shuttle to the port and to the airport, because you will come out way cheaper, because as I said, this is a flat fee, right, for her and a flat fee for me, and
we tipped.
We definitely tipped, and there were some guys on the
that was only on our way back, but that's here nor there. He's frustrated.
We all was frustrated, but then again, there's certain spots that these people can park into. But then again, you can't take out your anger on people that's doing their job.
You just got off a cruise. Why
you angry? Like, relax. Be jolly, my friend.
It's whatever. That's here nor there.
Yes.
But
shout out to YouTube, man.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the staterooms.
Yes.
So when we arrived on the ship, it was nice.
Yes.
Everything did look updated. Like I stated before, they did their renovations back in 2018. So the ship does look up to date.
Yes.
Especially in the elevators, it shows you the floor and it tells you what floor and everything like that.
They revamped it.
But with the stateroom, it wasn't bad.
But
don't get me wrong, it was not bad.
But it could have been a little better.
We booked a balcony stateroom, and because the ship is older, it did not have the large. I don't think it had offered the large balconies. I don't think large balconies was available on the ship because it's an older ship at that time. So I'll put a clip somewhere here in this video. It did give early 2000s because it reminds me of one of Carnival ships style, the way they style the room. That's how they look. It was small. I wouldn't recommend 3 people being in a room unless it's a small child. Yes, you guys can definitely try to manage in that room, but it's the storage space. The storage space and the bathroom space is what really got us. Because with 2 people, even with us and our bags, I took majority of the drawers and majority of the closet space.
I didn't even take out my bag.
And he wasn't able to take out much stuff for his items because when we went on the Symphony,
beautiful.
We was able
to have room upon room.
We had room. Like we was able to unpack both our bags and just comfortably, just for everything to be out and know where everything is.
Yes.
And it was very good, and it felt spacious that when you come into the room, that won't be a problem. But this really wasn't a problem, but I would definitely recommend. These rooms cannot hold
3 adults.
3 or more adults in there. Especially the bathroom size is small.
Yeah, cause we met a guy.
The bathroom shower can't even close completely. The one we had, it closed completely at the top, but it's a shutter. It's a shutter shower, and it shuts at the top, but it doesn't shut at the bottom. So you have to watch how you aim in the water, or it's going to spread on the outside. So that's what we have to be mindful of.
So if you're like 6'7", anyway, so if you're like 6'5", 6'6", the height, your head will be literally hitting the top of the ceiling.
Yeah, it does. I wouldn't recommend.
And you feel a little bit clustered in the shower, to be honest with you, because as small as I am, small as I am, I still feel clustered a bit in the stall, or should I say the confinement at the bathroom and stuff like that. It was you didn't have that much room. You had a little bit of room to move around, yes, but
One person at a time.
One person at a time. You get me? And if you're a big dude or a big lady or small girl or big girl or whatever, or big dude or whatever, you're gonna feel tight in there.
But I will definitely say our room was clean.
Very much. Yes, yes. Our stateroom attendant,
Gidi.
Gidi. Thumbs up to you, Gidi. Thumbs up to you, boss man.
I always got reminded.
Hey, you got it though. You get me? You got it.
He always made sure that our room was clean.
Yes.
And
he was always pleasant.
His name, because it was easier, and he has an Asian name, so.
It is what it is.
But yeah, the only cons, it was just the room space.
Mm-hmm. And
the storage.
And also, bring outlets.
Yeah, outlets. I thought when they updated, they would have gave more outlet ports, but it's just 2, and it's at the vanity of
where the TV is, or the smaller the TV. You get me? So if you need to bring out a long wire, if you're trying to bring it to
extension cord, definitely
to wherever you're trying to go.
Because it was definitely difficult, because I would have, if he brought his other phones, and I had to wait until he charged his and switch out from there. And there was no charger ports near the bed, so it was like kind of hard if you still want to be on your phone and use it.
It's difficult. You have to wait.
You gotta wait till it's charged and then use it, but then you gotta get up out of your bed and put it back on the charger by the vanity.
Yes.
That was.
Or you know what they could even do? Invest and get some of those like lamps that you could plug in on the bedside.
Because Symphony had that too.
Yeah, you could just plug in the USB port inside of the lamp, so you could charge up your phone right there. So it's a little bit more convenient, instead you're trying to.
You just gotta either wait or get a very long charging
port. Yes, charging card.
The smell when we first got on, it had a weird old smell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, you could tell you want an old chip.
Yes.
Because the smell was. But
it's not. We're not saying it smells stink or disgusting, right? You just have that older feel. It's not like when we under the Symphony, right? Everything was new and like it's like versus a fresh hair versus that like I'm not trying to be rude to people or bad, but it had an older smell.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was just an
older smell,
It was an older smell. It wasn't like a bad older smell, but it was old because of the smell.
Yes, it's like you walking into one of those like a thrift store, or maybe like a older folks home, like when you're going. Yes. But again, it's not a bad smell that overpowered the room, because again, our stateroom attendant Gidi, right? Mm-hmm. He always makes sure so everything is clean. He pick up whatever need to be picked up. There was I didn't see any trash or anything like that. They were on it. You get me? They clean twice per day, right? One in the morning, one in the evening.
Of course, because they always ask you at the beginning.
Yes.
Oh, do you want me to clean in the morning?
No, but I'm saying we would always see them at least twice, like
twice a day.
Yeah, in the morning, and they're always pleasant, and there's always doing something. They're always cleaning, always making sure that the guests had a good experience, which I commend. You get me? And he was nice. He was always friendly. It wasn't nothing bad. He was doing his job.
You're right about that. Right, so let's get into the next topic, which is the dining.
Yes.
Dining overall was
6-7.
Oh my god.
You did it. I had to help you out.
But yes, in that category, it was between a 6 and a 7.
Mm-hmm.
First day was gonna be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not amazing. It was good. Because we didn't go to Windjammer. We went to Windjammer for lunch, which was, decent meals. But then we went to the main dining rooms for dinner.
Yes. And those waiters in there, good too as well. Overall, the staffing that we received there, they was on point. They was on par. You know, they were always friendly. They was always helpful. They always would fulfill whatever request that you have. You get me? No matter how strange it may be, but they will try to accommodate you to the best of their ability, which I definitely commend Royal Caribbean Adventure crew for that. You get me? You're on top. You get me? You're on top.
Dining Windjammer, the first 2 days was, decent food, but when it came to the third day, usually I'm the one who's okay with the food, because I never had a problem when I was on the Symphony or the Ovation, but it was usually him. But this time it was me, and he was satisfied with the food. I really wasn't, and to the point
that she didn't want to go to the Windjammer anymore.
To the point that I was like, I wish I purchased more of the specialty dining package.
Yes, I definitely do that.
I would have went to Izumi's more.
Yeah, because she said she enjoyed Izumi
more, and I probably would have did Giovanni's or Chopped Grill, because after a while it was either the same food but different wording for it,
and with a little twist.
It just didn't look that appetizing to me, and I was really disappointed in desserts, because some it was so much. I don't know, maybe maybe I saw it wrong, but it was so much nut desserts, and I'm like, you only supposed to put out either one nut dessert, and everything else was either supposed to be, a chocolate or a brownie. They was on par with the cookies. I must say, the cookies was good.
Yeah, we had a few blackened cookies.
But when it came to this dessert,
certain days it wasn't hitting. It was not hitting.
And I felt very disappointed, because he would vouch for me. I just mainly ate cookies. The only time I ate cake or any type of thing that wasn't cookies was towards the end.
Yes.
The day after,
which was
New
nice.
Year's,
They gave us
they had a giant Adventure of the Seas cake for everyone that had that was lunch, right?
Lunch. They had it for lunch, and they were giving away the slices. They were giving away
and
was
they had
more cakes,
smaller cakes as well during lunch.
Yes. It was a cake fest. That's all I'm saying. It was a cake fest. It was cake all over the place.
Oh God, here you go. So yeah, like I had Izumi's on my second day, because I was like, I haven't had sushi in a minute, so it's like, let me just have sushi that day, and the food was good. 10 out of 10. I mean, I wish they're not big enough to have the hibachi version like we had on the Symphony, but overall the restaurant style wasn't bad in the options. My waiter Maya, she was very good. She was very helpful with me choosing the sushi. I really appreciate for that, and they was really attentive to me as well, since I was sitting by myself, because he's not big.
No. Fry that, man. I want you. No. Fry that. Put some escabeche on that, man. Some pepper, some onion. You see me? Some carrot. You see me? Scotch bonnet. Flip it 2 times. Yeah, man. That's what you call fish. You see me?
Here you go. And then I also had another specialty dining, which is at Giovanni's. Giovanni's was good. As well, I enjoyed my seafood pasta, as well as my prawns with mashed potatoes, which was very good as well. Main dining, certain days, I was looking at the list, I'm like, none of this on the list was really
hidden.
Really popped out for me. Oh, I want to go down there today and try it out. It was only first day and New Year's Day that we went to dining. No offense to, the dining team. They were phenomenal, like Rush said.
Yes.
But if the menu does not speak to me, I'm not going down. But yeah, the dining overall was 6-7.
Yeah, you see?
6-7.
Yes.
And you can't forget
Washi.
Sarantino's pizza is always spot on, because every day was a different specialty pizza.
Yeah, it was.
And all their specialty pizzas so far we tried were really good.
Yes.
Overall.
Yes.
They
Yes.
were
Yes.
really good.
I think that was the only thing that actually opened up until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's the only one that stays open too.
Yeah, everything else is shut down. Down.
When he gets on cruise ships, he acts like this.
Hey, I'm on vacation mode, man. You get me? And everybody love me too. You know, I make a lot of friends. I talk to a lot of people. You know, people like me. I guess for some reason, I don't know. You know, but hey, people like me.
He's the one to start the whole conversation.
Yeah. Not all the time. Sometimes people come to me and ask me if I'm a famous person. I'm like, yeah, man. You know, you see me all over the place, man. You know, yeah. See? You see what I mean? This is what I deal with. That's why I said, give me more, man. Give me more. Oh, and also, we got to give a great shout out to Washi, who's always telling people before they come into Windjammer to wash your hands and all that stuff. And a few days he was out there strumming his guitar, you know, trying to sing songs. And also, it's not only that, because remember when we was coming in too, right? And you had a Eddie shirt, you know, he stopped you and he was talking to you about the animes of past animations slash cartoons of past versus the animations slash cartoons of new or now. It's totally different in a different spectrum, a different realm and all that stuff. And we're like, yeah, we had a good little 5-minute conversation back and forth about different animations slash cartoons and what we used to like and what we don't like in today's new world of animation and cartoons and all that stuff, which was really good. A big up to you, Masa Washi.
Indeed. Now next is cleanliness of the ship.
Yes.
There was never anything out of place. Nothing felt out of place, out of state. Like I said before, there was no like old stains. And like they probably renovated with new carpet. They probably did with their renovations back in 2018. Their art was pretty cool.
Yes. The elevator was new and it was fast. You get me? You don't have to wait along.
It wasn't slow, really. We never waited that long. I think Symphony we did a few times.
Yes.
But it wasn't as bad. But Adventure wasn't bad. We never really waited along for an elevator. And
also the gym, as I said, with the cleanliness and stuff, we went to the gym.
Gym was pretty clean.
Yes.
Was also cleanly.
Towels was always in rack. If you need anything, they would run to you and give it to you. The machines was clean. The rooms was clean. You know, as soon as you'd probably drop a towel or put something here, they would come and remove everything and all that stuff, which was really good. You know, so we didn't have to worry about anything. The sauna, which I love, you get me? I really love the sauna. It was really nice. It was clean. It held the temperature and it rises and all that stuff. And the good part about it, they had a little small bucket there. They could catch water and throw it in, splash the coal a little bit to get a little bit more zest, a little bit more heat in the sauna. I didn't go in the steam room because I'm not really a big fan of the steam room, but the sauna now, spot on. The boards wasn't like brittle or breaking apart. They weren't looking old. They actually renovated inside of there too and all that stuff. So, and again, it wasn't a lot of people that went to the sauna, right? But it was good amount of people that go there to realize and appreciate the sauna. It was good. It was good. Unlike the Symphony of the Sea, we had to pay to use the sauna, right? The sauna bed, what they have and all that stuff, right? Which I.
So to piggyback on, he spoke about the gym, the minis in the gym. I believe what else was clean? The dining room, of course, was clean. Windjammer was clean as well, but there was one day that I guess they probably missed it. There was a fork and a used fork and a napkin on the floor. I guess no one saw that. I just let the attendant pass it to the attendant, picked it up and passed it to the attendant to take care of.
But also we can say that as soon as you're from the Windjammer, as soon as you eat, right, and leave a plate to the side, somebody would run, somebody would run and come and clean it up and all stuff, which is really good too. You don't have to wait long. You don't have to signal them out and all that stuff. They see it, So I guess that one day they, it's a lot because remember they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. So you're moving a lot of stuff around, and the time crunch in between is not that far and few in between. So apart from that, spot on.
The overall ship was basically clean. The cleanliness was there.
Mm-hmm.
There was never really anything out of
Place.
place.
Mm-hmm. Or out of whack. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything that caught my eye either. You know, I was looking, but I didn't see nothing that really
I
caught
think
my
the
eye.
only thing that didn't look clean was the windows and Windjammer.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. If you look, some of the windows look like they haven't been. They tried to clean it, but it couldn't come off. It's understandable it's an older ship unless they take out the window itself and then replace it with a new one. That's here nor there. But they always make sure that everything was clean, took out shape, wiped down, rinsed down, whatever they need to do.
Yeah.
Especially with the overnight crew
Mm-hmm.
takes over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was never really out of place. Like anytime a child would spill something, there would be somebody, a attendant right there to come and clean up. So, yeah. Next topic. We have amenities. Like Rush spoke about, they had the gym. The ship had the gym.
Yes.
The ship had
The
the flow rider.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, what's it called? The rock climbing.
Yes, they had rock climbing there.
Arcade.
Yes.
The ice rink was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but it would change to, the dance floor late at night. It would change to that.
Yeah, the comedy shows.
Yeah, it had the Perfect Storm, Flow Rider, rock climbing, mini golf, and ice skating rink, like I spoke about. They had about 3 pools, which was 2 in the middle, of course, for the kids, and then solarium. And the solarium had 1 pool and then two jacuzzis, while the main pool area had 2 pools and 4 jacuzzis, smaller. Solarium had 2 larger jacuzzis that the bubbles would come up from the seat, while the ones in the main pool area was coming mainly for your back.
Which I like,
Which is the one he definitely
so
Oh, they have shops as well.
Yes, a lot of shops.
They have the beauty shop, the fashion shop, the logo shop where you shop everything, basically Royal Caribbean. Jewelry that's always there. And I think there was, maybe I'm missing a shop.
The watches there, the perfume.
Yeah, they was all in the same with the jewelry. Perfume and body care had their own
little area, little boutique.
And what other amenities Oh, and the casino, of course.
Yeah.
Casino will be in it on every ship.
Yes.
Casino will be on every ship. And yeah, that's much of the amenities on the ship. Of course, we didn't do those. The main ones we mainly did was when the ice rink became a dance floor, or for when they had their game shows, or we would go to the theater. Oh, I forgot, they have a theater as well.
Yes.
The theater, when their main acts, either their ventriloquists or their little shows or comedy shows would basically perform in that area. And then the gym, which we went a few times, which was too bad, but I just didn't like the size.
Yeah, it was small.
Too much, but it didn't contrast to how many people is on board.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it should be a bit bigger than what it is, to be honest with you, because the weights area is very small. Then they only have a few, and they have a few few machines that target the specific parts of your body that you want to work on, as well as the strength training machines, and then a few cardio machines, which is running and elliptical, and 1 Stairmaster, which I was surprised to see, but I saw in a previous YouTube video that it looked like there used to be two, but I guess they got rid of
one to
of them.
make room for something else, I guess.
Maybe so, or it was pulling too much power, breaking down. We don't know what the issue was, but I saw a previous videos. There was two Stairmasters on there, but it was only one. And one big circle for for cardio or
Pilates.
Cardio workouts, ab workouts, as well as Peloton workouts as well. Was happening there, and then upstairs, of course, was the spa. We didn't use that. I forgot about that many. I guess because we didn't use it, we didn't talk about it.
That's very beautiful.
So yeah,
thank you.
The spa was upstairs. If you needed to use one of the lockers, you have to go up there to get a locker.
Yep. Guess we got leg day in every day.
But that's it for the amenities. It wasn't that much for you to do, but at least it was something there. Now the activities. Of course, you get the excursions when you get off the ship, but what about the activities on the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Was there enough? Not really, because from what I was seeing per day, I hate when they mainly
overlap
cater to families.
Mm-hmm.
I know they want to keep kids entertained. They have a lot of energy. I get it. But also, what about people who are couples or older couples?
Yeah, I don't want to see them with kids,
What about those activities? They had a few pool activities. Of course, the belly flop and who's the sexiest man. Those shows.
Yeah, and I definitely came out ahead.
Those activities.
I came out ahead of the sexiest man alive, but hey,
And then they had trivia, of course. I didn't do trivia on this ship. I did trivia on Symphony, but I didn't do trivia on this ship.
One thing I would say about some of the activities, right? I wish there would be a not overlapping. You get me?
You get one, you miss out on it, and then.
Yeah, and I think it would be a little bit more spaced out in between for certain stuff.
Out.
Because also one thing is like with the pool area, we didn't talk about that. The time.
Oh yes, with
the time.
We'll talk about it in the end.
Yeah.
But that's another topic that we wanted to get to on the cons about this ship that we'll get to on later. All the time.
Yeah, things overlapping and stuff like that.
Yeah. That was the only downside, but the activities in general, it wasn't that much to do because on sea days, that's when the exciting stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
But what about, all right, when you get back on the ship, what activities is there? All right, the shops had their activity of trauma of the day or
the
bag charm of the day as well. And like Rush stated, there was times restraints because they were happening at the same time, and when you try to get when you finish what you need to get from the other place, and
you gotta run to there.
They be like, "Oh, we gave out for the day."
Right.
We gave out for the day. So it's like, make it make sense.
It wasn't.
You make it make sense.
Because on one night we had so much activities in that day that we had to cut certain things short just to make certain things happen, and also to even make it to dinner, right? And then we ended up to be the last person actually eating dinner.
Well, that was our last night, so
yeah, but regardless, but I'm saying like certain things shouldn't be overlapping, or should be a little bit more time spaced out, so you can actually enjoy more of the amenities and more of the stuff that's actually on the ship. Because again, if we didn't leave at that time and then run to the elevator to go and to Windjammer to get something to eat, we'd have to end up just eating pizza all night, and then we consumed a lot of food that night.
Well, it was our last night. What can you expect from us? And we didn't have lunch.
No, we
had
didn't.
Breakfast, but we didn't have lunch. They had a few days where there was a comedy special. Comedy wasn't every night. It was every other night. And the game shows was only done during sea days, which I feel like just put it towards one port day. I know people are tired from the excursions and you want, have a good crowd, but I feel like having those game show days for just adults only would pick up.
Yeah, and again, it's not everybody that leaves the ship to go on these excursions
If
too.
they already
you know?
been here, we spoke to a lot of people. They were like, "Oh, we've been here plenty of times. We don't need to get off.
Right.
We're just enjoying our day on the ship. That's what they want to do. Hey,
Have more activities for them, you know, on those days and all that stuff. Because again, it's not, as I said, it's not everybody that actually leave the ship. Some people want to stay and enjoy the beauty of the ship, you know, which we wanted to do most of the time. Just enjoy the beauty of the ship, you know, because it was a lot of people and there's a lot of things to see and to kind of do and all that stuff. Because we went down to the art area and I enjoyed walking around and seeing a little bit of the art area and all that stuff. But it wasn't even that big per se, but I enjoyed it.
The art area doesn't really have its sections, like it's in the middle of. It's
in the third floor, you know.
Third floor.
Yeah.
It's small. They just all the art's like stacked on each other, but.
I guess they had to fit it in where we get in.
Yeah, they just fit it there. That's where you want to check your photos is that.
Yes.
Is there. I wish it was more,
Mm-hmm.
but we enjoyed the activities.
Yes, we did. You know, we take part. You know, a few of them.
The Crazy Quest was very good.
Very, very good.
And the adult game show.
Yes.
That was
yeah,
really
it was
good.
very, 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 very good.
Those
you know,
were
very funny.
good.
You know, even I was playing a part. I was pulling stuff out, trying to get stuff off, trying to fling stuff to my teammates.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, man, I was in it, man. I was in it.
And then the ventriloquist.
Yeah,
ventriloquist. I know I'm Yes, the puppeteer, basically puppeteer. That was funny.
Yes,
I enjoyed myself, even though it was for all ages, right?
Yeah, it was all ages. Cause remember we had a little guy.
But the jokes were a bit of adults, so the kids weren't really understanding. But he did have interactions with
with the kids and stuff. Yes, well. Which was really good too.
It was really good. I wish his act was a little bit longer.
Yes, that's the next thing too. Some of these game shows or some of these comedy shows and are even the ventriloquist. Yeah, that's what I just said. Right, would be a little bit longer. Like some of them is like what 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Only give 45 minutes.
You know, so I wish it like maybe like an hour and a half. You know, something to keep you a little bit more entertaining and laughing and all that stuff. You know, but I guess
they have to have an hour and a half material. But I feel like an hour would have.
Or even two people. Or even bringing 2 acts. You get me? Yeah, something to keep you there, because if the longer you keep you there, the more. The more.
They had 2 comedians be back to back.
Yeah.
But they each had 30 minutes each to do
their thing. Exactly. You know, so more people buy more drinks, more alcohol, or drink more, and enjoy themselves on the cruise. Because remember, the whole point of you going on the cruise is for you to relax, unwind, and kick back and enjoy the ambiance, and be entertained, because it's your vacation, it's your time away from the regular world, it's a time away from all the stress that's going around and all that stuff.
The free item of the day, which I have here. This is the FE. They was doing, I think, every other day. They didn't do it on Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. They did it every other day, but they never gave out anything. They didn't give out no giveaways on Puerto Rico. I guess because it's a U.S. territory. Maybe so, but this was from our last day. You had to complete it with, I believe, how many charms?
I think
bad charms
5 or 6.
It wasn't 5. I believe it was probably 6.
7. You see, you're just walking right into it, man.
And here's one of the colors. I believe I missed the color. I believe I was missing blue. I got teal and every other color.
Shimmer and pink and yellow and green, I think. Yeah.
But yeah, I know I was missing a color, and they also gave out little bracelets. It's cute. They gave us a lot of those.
Yeah.
And then for the charm, so initially the bracelet was free, but the charms, I think there was 5 charms for 10 on the initial first day. But then days after,
it's like $10. Like the day off. No, this is how it is. Like the day off, you have to pay $10 per charm, right?
But the day after, you pay
so
5.
I would recommend you try to go on either the 4th day or the day after to get the charm.
Yeah, this is one of them.
A little bit cheaper.
Yeah, if you don't want to pay that extra $5, go the day after and just pay $5 for the charm. They claim that they're not going to have any more while supplies last, but they do have supplies. They just resell the same thing the next day. That's all it is. They just want people to spend money on the ship. You're right about that. But I say for the activities, I say a 6.
7.
There you go. A 7 for you. Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's why I say, you know, certain things 6, 7. You know, I give it that way. I see you.
I hate that you keep saying that damn joke.
It's not a joke. I give it a 6. That's 7. So 6, 7. All right. Are you over to say 7, 6?
Okay. Now we're getting to the cons of the ship. So, like you stated before, the gym, the size was just small. It felt cluttered with the machines as well as the weight area was very small as well.
Yeah, very small.
The
and
only
you have to
place
kind of
that
wait.
was actually big was the abs and Pilates and bike area. That was pretty big. But overall, on that, but also the tedious of going upstairs to the spa to get a key to
the locker room,
to just
back down, and when you finish your workout, they gotta go back up there, give them the key, and then take your card and go where you're going.
Yeah, that was one of the cons. Another con for the ship is this room size. Like I said, it's mainly for 2 people. You might as well say, and one small child. I went and put another
adult in there.
Room.
Yeah, because you be on top of each other. You know,
you'll be definitely on top of each other. Another con, the way that they plan out these activities on the ship and events. If you want to get to one event, you either have to miss out on it or try to rush over to it to get the free item of the day. But yeah, like sometimes these 2 events, their time frame did clash, and we would go to one and try to rush back to the other.
Like run!
Speed walk, you can't run.
Like move, little kid, move. You know, you gotta do some football dodge and weave and a bob and weave and get around people and all that stuff because everybody's out there drinking, enjoying, walking around. You gotta, you know.
Yeah, another con. The kids. I'm sorry. Well, the teenagers.
Yeah.
I don't know why their curfew time is 1 a.m. I thought they updated their time to midnight
9 o'clock
or something. Sometimes it was overwhelming. I know we went on the time that they are out of school. We expected that. We expected to see kids on the ship.
Yeah.
Not like we weren't. We expected to see kids. But sometimes it would be overwhelming.
You want to?
He almost got into an incident with one of the.
Yeah. You don't want to get into a Bart Simpson, Homer Simpson event on these cruises because they will throw you in the brig. Why put up quotation mark? They will definitely throw you in the brig. You get me? You don't want to ruin your cruise over some young adolescents, juvenile, stupid behavior. You get me? That didn't call for or warranted. But as I say, kids will be kids. But yeah, it was not pleasing to me. With some of these kids running around at 12, 1 o'clock in the night. And I'm like, bruh. But hey. I
thought their curfew was at midnight.
I thought it was 9 o'clock.
Their curfew is at 1 a.m. What's another con?
The time frame for like the pool.
The time frame for the pool. Well,
9:30
was expected, but the jacuzzi, because we like we said, we've been on ships before, other ships, Royal Caribbean cruise ships. There wasn't really a curfew for the jacuzzis. Of course, they would close like a couple to clean up, but they will always keep one
or two open.
Mm-hmm. But this one, no.
9:30.
Everything is not 9:30.
I thought it was 9:30.
No,
Maybe 10 o'clock.
Everything from what they told us, everything is locked down by 10. So how is everything locked down by 10, but you have these kids up at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Running around the damn place.
Make that make sense. So, of course, they mainly chilling in the pizza area and running around.
which is ridiculous too, because
running around on the ship.
If you're gonna have so many kids running around and the curfew be extended that long, right? The pizza place needs to be a little bit bigger, right? Because a couple of nights we were there waiting a little time to get a seat to sit down to have a slice of pizza or whatever it is, because there were so many kids in the pizzeria, you know, just hugging up all the seats, not doing nothing, you know, which again, if
they can't put up the policy, if you're not eating, you can't sit.
Right, you know. So yeah. And then again, he was saying that like on the other ships that we went to, it wasn't only the pizza place that was always open so late. We had on the other ship we had Park Avenue.
Park Avenue had a come too.
No, but it was later than Windjammer, and it wasn't.
Yeah, if you miss Windjammer,
you could go to Park Avenue and get you. And then again, the pizza place had sandwiches and stuff like that. But every night I went there, I did not see, because I only mostly eat chicken or beef, right? I didn't see no chicken or beef sandwiches. Is it a tuna, veggie, some other tuna with something else, or some other? I didn't get a sandwich from there, basically.
It was no sandwich that was
appetizing to me. None at all. None. So you need to have like a little bit more of a selection there, not only the because as I said, I only eat mostly beef or chicken. You could have some a chicken sandwich or a beef sandwich or something there for people like that. You know, that was one of my cons for there.
Yeah. And also I could have sworn Windjammer was open either from 9:30 or 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
One only stayed open till 9. I could have sworn.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. I could have sworn Windjammer was open a little bit later than that.
Yes.
But on this ship it's only from 5:30 to 9.
Yes.
And we had it's funny to eat that because you see people trying to scram and scramble for the last of the food, because of course they don't like crowds and they trying to have food for the late nights because they hungry.
Yeah, you know, it's not every night they want pizza. Every single night.
Pizza, and nobody wants those sandwiches.
And then again, you don't want to be around those little kids doing their foolishness, you know, to get you drawn out of your culture, out of your character. I mean, you know.
So we get that. It was funny. It was a sight to
see. Yeah. We seen a lot of late night scramblers, you know, like scramblers like grabbing mad food and trying to rush with it and all that stuff, you know. But it was a sight to see.
And also the lemonade was not lemonade. Like it was
flavored water. Flavored, but just water with just a little hint of lemon and a little bit of flavor. Even to me, even the
dining room had lemonade.
Yeah, yes. The lemonade wasn't lemonading. The orange juice wasn't orange juicing, and the apple juice wasn't apple juicing either.
It depends on. It was apple juicing. You have to see how if it's really dark, you got the beginning of the apple juice, but if it's very light, you gotta water down.
Very watered down. I'm like, what? Blah, 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 blah.
Very watered down apple juice. You could taste the difference.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
What other gripe we had with this? I think those are the only gripes that I had about this place. This cruise ship. It's not bad overall, but
no.
Those are the only gripes we had. It was still enjoyable. We still rested well. It wasn't like we wasn't able to hear our next door neighbors talk, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
But
one gripe I had.
Okay.
Whenever you flush the toilet, right, you will hear it throughout the ship. You get me? Like, you hear it. You get me? So that's the next gripe that I have. Like if you in your stateroom and somebody above you or beside of you or maybe a little bit closer, whatever. As soon as they flush it, you hear it.
That's the only gripe.
Yeah.
I didn't care too much at all. Oh yeah, and my gripe is the storage space in the stateroom.
Mm-hmm.
That storage space and not that many outlets to charge.
Yeah.
The stateroom.
And the TV could have been a little bit bigger. As I said, they kind of need to revamp the staterooms a little bit more. You get me? Because again, even the TV had a outlet that you could charge your phone, but it was so far away also from the bed, and then it wasn't a fast charger. It was very slow. You know, it wasn't fast charging. It was still slow, so it didn't make no sense either.
Yeah, that's the only gripe. But right now we're going to give our final thoughts on the ship overall. So who do we recommend the ship to?
Mostly older folks
and
family, yes. You get me?
Not too much on couples. No, couples our age or couples younger. They wouldn't really enjoy this ship.
Not that much.
They would get bored.
Yes.
And they would get bored.
Yes.
They would definitely get
But don't
bored.
get me wrong, it's not a bad ship. You get me? If you have a family and all that stuff, and the kids enjoy it, you have a little something for you. You know, you can let the kids roam around free as to 1-2 o'clock in the damn morning. You know, while you in your stateroom or whatever it is, and you know they have activities for the kids and all that stuff. But again, as what Keith said, there's not that many activities for younger couples. You know, that want to do a little more things, because even the nightclub end at what, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
The nightclub was only an hour and a half.
Yeah, so you know, like you get dolled up, pretty up just for an hour and a half. Like, come on now, you know, we want to be there for like 2-3 hours. You know,
that was
just
carnival, baby.
Yeah, man, just
hours,
yeah.
As long as nobody fights, they'll be fine.
Yeah, that's the next thing too. We didn't see any fights. Everybody was very friendly in the ship, apart from the little small. Anyway, everybody was very friendly in the ship. You know, people was asking you questions. People was they was actually interested in what you got to say, and you know, everybody was moving accordingly. You know, which I like that.
Yeah, overall, it's mainly for older couples and for families. If you don't want to deal with the kids, of course, go when they are in school.
Yes,
You'll have more fun. You'll have more fun, of course. Will I go on another holiday cruise? Depends on which cruise line I'll probably go. Probably like Virgin or Norwegian or Celebrity. I'll probably go on, but not a Royal Caribbean. Not a Royal Caribbean one during the holidays.
Oh, one more gripe. I'm sorry. One more gripe I had, right?
This is an older ship that doesn't really have that much amenities for kids.
Like, even they had a 70s night, right?
It was 80s night.
80s night. Right? They had the crew come out and dance, because I thought, because there were a few people dressed up and also I thought they would at least have the crowd, because they had it in the main area. I thought they would add the crowd and everybody who dressed up, the promenade. I guess everybody who dressed up and also come out and do a little dance, you know, do a little shout, do a little dance. They didn't do that. The only people that was actually dancing or doing some stuff was just the staff members. Which, again, why are you going to dress up if it's only going to be the staff members and that's actually do a little dance?
I thought it was a party.
I thought so too, but it wasn't. You know, it was just them doing a few little two steps, a little show and all that stuff, you know, because we saw a few people there that really dressed up, really, really dressed up, that wanted to go party, but they couldn't really party because it was only the staff.
They could. The promenade was open dance floor, but if you just want to watch them.
Yeah, but there was not that much room, because remember the two sides coming right here and they're right there, and you know.
Yeah, the promenade doesn't really have that much space for a dance floor, but it's over there.
Yeah.
But overall, wouldn't recommend this ship for younger or older couples. But if you're older couple, this ship is for you.
Yeah.
Ship is for you.
Take your kids and go.
As well as couples with kids, because there's stuff for them to do on this ship. Overall, for this ship, I'll give it a 6.8. It's not my favorite ship at all.
I'll still give it a 6.
So far, it's not one of my favorite ships.
Yeah, me
Will
either.
I ever go back on adventure? Not
until
really.
Not until maybe
really.
I love the staff.
Really.
The staff is cool and also, but again, she says 6.8. I will give it a 6-7. You know, somewhere around there. That's the motto of the team. 6-7. You know.
Go with the 6-7. Oh God. Yeah, I would stick to. For me, I would stick to newer older ships, the newer ones, the Oasis and Icon class. I'll definitely stick with those.
Yes.
Ovation, even though Ovation was launched in 2020, it wasn't a bad ship. That's another ship I went on this year, even though it was a short cruise. I did enjoy myself as well as the party that I went with, and it was a smaller ship as well.
Ovation.
But overall, I think I'm leaning more towards Icon and Oasis class ships right now for activity wise and things to do on the ship, because
This one.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Not with this one. Not with this one. Anything else you would like to say about this?
No. Just I guess again, thumbs up to the crew and all that stuff who made our trip as beautiful as it is. You get me? Who's always maintaining and doing what they gotta do, because these guys, they work really hard, and I see it, and I appreciate all of them who actually was there to make our vacation the way it was. That's all.
All right, guys. Let us know in the comment section down below if you ever sailed on the Adventure of the Seas.
Adventures!
What are your thoughts? As well, let us know down in the comment section down below. And what is your favorite ship from Royal Caribbean? Let us know down below. Maybe we try to plan to go on one of those ships.
Yeah, give us some ideas so we can try to fit it in our schedule that we're planning for this year. Because I said we got a few more trips, local and here and abroad and all that stuff, and we want to keep you guys entertained as much as we keep ourselves entertained. Because remember, this is a community that we're building to let people know our point of view on certain things that we do and what we won't do, and versus what you would recommend to do and all that stuff. Because maybe if you had some more ideas, you could drop it in the comments, and we take it from there.
Most definitely. Please remember to tell a friend.
To make a friend,
Keep a friend.
so we all can be friends.
You see me?
On to the next one.
On to the next adventure, guys. And we see you in the next
Not
one.
of the sea, but adventure.
Bye.
Blondie Dread.